Hello again, AZC2 here. I've been made aware of a viral video of a racist Ngee Ann Polytechnic lecturer telling off an Indian man who happens to be a Singaporean of Indian descent for dating a Chinese girl who's actually got Thai ancestry on one side of her family. This man, Dave Parkash, uploaded a video where he was being abused by a certain Mr. Tan Boon Lee, who's a lecturer at Ngee Ann Polytechnic, for dating a Chinese girl, and he seemed to think that Mr. Parkash's girlfriend was a race traitor and her parents should be disappointed with her choice of boyfriend. Well, Mr. Parkash appears to have been mistaken for a non-resident Indian, or as we call it, CECA, as a result of an agreement signed by Heng Swee Keat and his counterparts in Delhi. Mr. Heng attempted to cover up his act of treason by saying Singapore was not ready for a non-Chinese Prime Minister, which many took to be a jibe at then Deputy Prime Minister Tharman Shanmugaratnam. Mr. Tan is a lecturer at the place where my late father once taught, which makes me feel rather disturbed. I mean, I have relatives who are of mixed ancestry. Like my cousins, two of them actually, they are born to a Chinese mother and an Indian father. And Mr. Tan Boon Lee's views make me wonder if he's on the payroll of someone higher up, someone from Zhongnanhai in Beijing, because his opinions fit the mold of a typical Xiao Fen Hong. We don't need this kind of people in Singapore. I mean, if China wants to take him, they're more than welcome too. There's no room for racism, be it in Singapore or US or Australia. Mr. Tan's belief in purity of blood is disturbing. It has echoes of the Nazis' belief in racial purity, and we all know what they were capable of. It's possible Mr. Tan's girlfriend may have left him for an Indian man, and therefore he's feeling jealous of Indian men dating Chinese women. And I mean, there's nothing racist or sexist about it, as Mr. Tan claimed what Dave was doing. Well, I mean, Dave isn't a sexual predator, and his girlfriend certainly isn't a blood traitor. I mean, no way. No chance in hell at all here. So, if we follow Mr. Tan's logic, okay, it means I'm a racist and sexist prick if I want to go out with a blonde cheerleader. But what if the girl is a willing partner and in this, and she's happy to be seen in public with me? Really, I really want to confront Mr. Tan, and throw his logic back in his face. Like, I mean, seriously, what? Does he think Singapore belongs to Chinese people only? No. Like, in fact, when Singapore was under British rule, it was actually more of a melting pot than anything else. After independence, when Mr. Lee Kuan Yew took over the helm, Singapore gravitated more towards a Chinese communist ethno-state built on stolen Malay land using cheap labor from South Asia. And that's what we are today. Okay? Face it, that's the truth. And the truth hurts. Singapura bukan negeri cincong. Singapura adalah tanah Melayu. That's all I can say for now. Mr. Tan Boon Lee. Okay. Let's catch up for coffee next time when I'm in Singapore. I don't know how long before the borders open, but we'll see. Until then, goodbye.